What's up, everybody? It's your boy Busy Blue, and we are here with Tatiana Michelle for Can I Ask You a Question?
Hey, hey,
The YouTube show and podcast, because we're podcasting now, right?
are we?
Yeah, so
You
individuals should be
not
able to
playing.
find us on um podcast, iTunes, Apple Podcasts. You should be able to find us on Google Play, Google
Wow.
Music, Pandora, and all your favorite places that you listen to podcasts through. Thank you so much for joining in to us. Yo, Todd, how have you been? I know you had a headache. You have a headache today, right?
Yeah, today it wasn't the best day. Had a
Mm.
headache, had it all day, and I don't know, this was feeling like very, very sluggish today, so it wasn't the best day. But can't have these excuses. Still gotta come on here and make it do what it do.
You
But
know, I was watching something today, and the guy was like, I guess he was doing like a matinee show, and he also had a like a evening show. And during the matinee show, he said that he had said something like, "Oh, I didn't give my best," or something like that. And Shirley Murdoch was like, "Look, people pay their money to see you. Like at
Mhm.
every point in time, you can't just be like, oh, I didn't give my all because it's just a matinee show, or it's just
Yeah,
you don't know what money put people put together in order to scrape around just to get the $20 to see the show. So you gotta
that's
give them the
true.
best show
Hmm.
every time."
Right. And I feel like as I was just laying on the couch, I'm like, listen, I was trying to just break this headache because I knew we had to do this at 7.
Yeah.
But sometimes it'd be like, oh dang, can I do this? But I'm like, you know what? No, I made a commitment. I gotta just get through it. And you know what's so crazy? So when I jumped up, knew it was time to get ready, I just drank some water, and I feel like slightly better. But I
Yeah.
just feel like sometimes we could just give ourselves these excuses of not to do something. It's like, listen, you told people Monday at 7, you got to be there at 7. So I'm happy that I'm here right now. How are you?
I am good. Speaking of not being here, last week, you guys,
Oh yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk.
this is actually episode 3 supposed to be, but we're doing episode 2 because Busy Blue dropped the ball. Busy Blue did drop the ball. I was thinking because we hadn't talked,
Mhm.
we were probably not going to do the show.
Mhm.
And you were here.
I was here, y'all. I was here waiting, like, and I told you, Lamont was like, well, you haven't talked to him. I said, you know what? We grown now. Maybe we don't need to keep saying, hey, we still on. I'm like, maybe he tested me because I know I could be saying I'm gonna do something and don't even come through. So I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna reach out. I'm just gonna be there because I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure he's there waiting for me. Where your ass was at?
I was not there, girl. I was not there, girl. I wasn't there.
You was not there. I'm like, what the heck?
We had a good conversation though. You all, I'm telling you all, like me and her, we text and we and even at the end of it, I was like, we needed to go through this because
Yeah.
this lets us know like how our work ethic is,
Mhm.
how our communication is, how we're going to be able to communicate with each other, talk to each other, and get
Mhm.
this in a row. And as you guys can see, we here now.
We here. And
We here
listen,
now.
we wasn't here last Monday, but we here this Monday.
I know, and I'm excited because like our video has been getting even more views than like my reviews. So I'm excited.
Really?
Yes, the
Okay.
video now the girl's not up there in the thousands. Okay,
We
we're
gonna
not
get
make
there. Listen, we
yeah.
gotta be consistent. Okay, we gotta be consistent.
I think
You
we're gonna
can't
get
get up here
there.
with this one little video. Let's see some more.
But I'm excited. Before we get into our questions, are you excited that we have a new president? We have a new president elect. Let's just get a girl that.
Yo, listen here. Listen, I am excited. Like this election, Trump is just hilarious. Like overall, listen, I know the night of, I'm just like, listen, there is a God. We're gonna get through this thing. We are gonna get through this, and we're gonna see better days. I am so happy that we do have a new president. How you
Yeah.
feel?
I'm excited. I actually did I don't want to say I did a video. I did a review with one of my close friends, Jolene,
Hmm.
and we actually watched President elect talk and we did it live. I was crying so much during that video. It was
Aww.
very bad. But I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. I see a chance for us to really have a prosperous future and no one's being
Hmm.
taught down to and everything. So I'm really, really excited about that. Anybody listening to this, y'all let us know. Put in the comments. How do you guys
Yeah,
feel?
how do you guys feel? Because everyone has their own mixed reviews, and a lot of people don't like to really talk about this topic. But overall, I'm just all for being united, not being against each other. So I'm so
Right.
happy to see what our new president has in store for us.
Have you watched the last video? Like, did you of ours? So, what do
Hmm.
you think? Are you excited about? Because this is number two.
Yeah,
So, and I think in order for us to keep our authenticity, we text me and her text regularly. But I think that us talking here keeps it more genuine.
I think it's better. That's why I was like, I was here last Monday. So I'm like, listen, we don't have to talk every day or every, Monday trying like, okay, what we're gonna say. Like, just be authentic with it. Like, just be real with it. I mean, and you got your own things you're doing. I got my own things I'm doing, and we got our own lives. We gotta, juggle and everything. So honestly, me watching it, I loved it. I
Did
loved our
you?
video. I
Okay.
did.
I liked it too. I like so maybe
Hmm.
are the views coming from us? Are we the ones who keeping the views up? Because we
No.
are they
No, no,
our
no.
views?
No, they real views. They real views. Okay. I watched it like once, just laid back in my room. And I just like watched it on TV. And I was like, you know what? I actually like it. We did really good.
What were you doing during I know I'm skipping around, but what were you doing during election night?
Election night, I was home
Okay.
drinking some
Yes, God.
vodka.
What was your it was vodka. Okay, okay, okay,
Vodka this
okay.
time. Okay, something you
Okay.
familiar with.
Yes, very
Yeah,
much so.
we was
Very
on the
much
we
so.
was on the couch just, watching and everything. I'm just like, listen, at first I ain't gonna lie, I'm like, listen,
Nervousing, right?
you listen, I was nervous. I ain't
Yeah.
even gonna hold you. But you know what? I knew that deep down, I knew that we was gonna have a new president. But I was home on the couch drinking my vodka, looking at the
Amen.
numbers,
I was very, very nervous as well. I got way more inebriated than I thought I was going to because they
Mhm.
started off with Trump's numbers, and I was like,
Mm.
okay, let's get a
And
little bit more in here.
what made me nervous was like, well, whoever wins Florida, they the president. I'm like,
That's not
nah.
how it goes.
I'm like, no. He's like, think about it. All the presidents, they all won Florida. So when they said Trump won Florida, I'm like, oh shit. But I'm like, that's not really how it goes though. Like, come
Yeah.
on, you
No,
know.
it wasn't. That's not how it goes. I did show it was cool when Busy Blue showed him downtown. I did go. So if you go to any of my videos, you guys, I did do a downtown. So I went downtown DC because I know I live in the DMV area. And after I got off of the video with Jolene, I did go downtown. And I showed them what downtown looked like, and everybody was there on Black Lives Matter Way. People were chanting. It was such a good experience, you guys.
Mm.
I wish I could have just like
Yeah, I
shared
saw
it with
videos.
everyone.
It was like lit. It was
So much
lit
so,
in
yes.
DC. I'm
It
like,
was
yo, they
great.
not playing. I am so excited though. Like,
It's we have hope for the future.
no, definitely, definitely.
Can you talk about I know you hate when I do this, but I'm just taking the lead.
Oh
But can you
Lord.
talk about your last video that you posted before we get into our podcast?
Oh yeah. So you guys, so I'm aiming for every Wednesday.
Okay.
But yes, I just
You
dropped
did one
mine.
already.
I did one. That was the very first one.
Mhm.
For my Wife Talk series, which is every Wednesday, where I talk about just shining light on marriage and just healthy relationships. So I think it was, yeah, how to prepare for marriage. So I give you guys my tips and advice that I use to prepare for this whole marriage life. Not everybody, can use those. I mean, everybody is different, but those are the tips that that I use to prepare for my marriage. So if you guys are watching right now, feel free to go to my channel, Tatiana Michelle TV, and check out my new series, Wife Talk, which will be airing every Wednesday, roughly around 6, 7 p.m. I'm trying to
I
figure out
enjoyed
what's a
it.
good time. Did you like it?
I did. Yo, any other mods or production bay, can you guys put in our handles into the chat? We ain't up to the level where we got them on the screen yet, so make sure you guys follow Tatiana Michelle's channel and just
Okay.
go click and like that last video, even if you don't watch the whole thing, like it.
Yeah. Even if you don't watch it, just like
Yeah, say we here, just say we here and leave, okay? But
it.
I like the last video. And get some
Okay.
perspective. Before we keep going, we have Julie B. Thank you so much for the support of our new show. This episode number 2, we're gonna try to keep it going. But she said, "Hey, busy. I hope you're having a great Monday. Thank you for the live video of you being downtown. I wish I could have been there to witness it. It was a lot. And if you did not live here, you would not have been able to get downtown because the girls had everything blocked off. Like
Wow.
it was everything was blocked off. You would have had to know as the cops were like changing or taking off any of the closing off any of the streets, like you had to know, okay, I can go this way. Like, don't worry about it. Like, you would
Wow.
have to know the ways around because the girls were cutting off everything.
That's so awesome though to witness that.
It
Just to
was
be
amazing.
there, I can only imagine.
It
History.
was it was I was trying to immerse myself in all of it. Now my partner is an introvert, so it kind of died down after a minute. Because like, okay, let's just go.
Let's go. All right.
Let's just go.
Kudos to him, but let's go.
All right, so let's get into our episode. So we don't want. I know you got a headache, so we ain't gonna keep it too long. We're gonna try to keep this down to an hour. But
I would have
as you
had me a
guys,
drink, but I got me some water.
amen. I mean, I get whatever you could do. I got to. So as you all know that can I ask you a question? And maybe we'll try to have a more toned and better intro one of these episodes. But it's two friends, old friends, asking each other questions and hearing the hard truths. That's something that we want to know. So we both should have our questions already about what we want to ask. I'm gonna start with mine so that I would so I can get some real good information from it. But so I'll start first. Can I ask you a question? How do you deal with partners or have you had to deal with a partner who is one way with you, and then as soon as y'all get in front of company, they're a whole nother person. Like you don't know who they are. There's like, wait, who is this person I'm dating?
So, but do they switch up in a good way or in the bad
They
way?
switch up in a very good way. But this is not just my partner. Just this in general. I've seen people do this where it's like, okay, you dating someone who's like, no, I'm boring. I don't want to do that. Soon as people get around, it's like, oh yes, oh, not in the life of a party.
You know what? I haven't really dealt with somebody like that, but I can say that Monty, who is my husband, he kind of, I don't know, I think he got to feel the vibe a little bit around certain people. I do feel around certain people he's not really himself, but not really in a good way. Like, it depends who you is. If he like you, I notice that, like, he's more open and he himself. But if he not really feeling the vibe, like he real quiet, real distant, and it's like, yo, that's not who you is. Like, show your goofy side, show that you play a lot. But the question that you're asking me, dealing with somebody like that, I mean,
how would you deal? Like, what would you do? Do you say
that
something?
would confuse me? I would say something. Say something because it's like you acting like this with me, and then when other people come around, you a whole different person. And if you're in a good way, it's like, why I can't get that side of you when people not around? So I would definitely say something because it's like, why the switch up?
So you think you've ever? Because I know, because you're saying that your husband, he reads the room, he feels on people's energies. Have you ever been around him in a setting where it was like stop acting like it's people that you want to get to know him? It's like, okay, I'm trying to immerse you, and then you're like, why are you acting like that? Like, what are you doing? What did you do?
It was a time where we had got up with like my cousin and her boyfriend, and I kind of feel like us three was like all connected, but then he was like distant. So, I had to put him to the side, like, listen, what's going on? And he just was like, well, we ain't really got nothing in common. And it's like, what do you want to talk about? Like, we all drinking and vibing, like, well, start the conversation then. Like, I don't know what like, just talk more, and then you will have more things in common. But like, he's just someone that he goes off like vibes and stuff. But what I do love about him, that everyone loves him, no matter what. I know the real him. So certain people wouldn't think that he's acting distant or whatever. That's just who they think he is. But, when I asked him, he just was like, no, I don't really feel like I was feeling no way or acting in a way. I just kind of just go off like vibes. If I'm not really feeling you, I can't really, act a certain way. But overall, like when you come around, he's
I love him so much. And
so maybe he get a good vibe around you. So
yeah, I love being around him.
Ever acted different around you. So I guess he get a really good vibe.
He's jovial. He's excited.
Mhm.
And I know that I date more, and maybe it's a control issue of mine.
Mhm.
I date more introverts.
Mhm.
Because I've just been able. You remember from high school, Jackie Holmes?
Yes.
She's Jackie Cables now. Like she's just an extreme introvert.
Mhm.
But what I've always loved about her, and this is why we're still friends to today,
Mhm.
um, is that I could just be like, look, come on. I could just carry her hand. If I'm holding her hand, I can bring her to wherever I need to go. Like anywhere I
See,
need to go. And that's what I
yeah.
love about some people like that. But it gets nervousing when we're around people, and it's just like now I know I'm dating an introvert, and it's like when I'm
Right.
with them, they're like, no, I don't. I don't. I can't. I don't watch that. I don't. But as soon
Yeah.
as we get the girls come around, then it's like, you're so crazy. Yes. Oh, give me another drink. Let's do something else. Boom, we here. And it's just like, I just asked you yesterday, can we watch that movie? And you said you
Right.
don't want to watch it.
Right.
Now it's yes. I've been thinking about this one. It's like, well, where this come from? Because you wasn't.
Or maybe, it was that day he didn't really feel like watching it. So, but like it's a new day now. A new day, new time. Like he
Girl,
up
this
for
is
it.
not the Wiz. I don't need no brand new day. From Bible, she said, my ex-husband, like, and you guys as well. If you have any critique, if you have any answers for us, or if you
Yes, drop them below.
yourself, yeah, if you have any of that, let us know. We
Join the
we want to talk to
conversation.
all of y'all.
Yep.
Bubble said, my ex-husband, hubby was like that, fake as hell, always trying to play himself up, will lie out his teeth. I just sat there listening and wish what he said was true. Oh, is
Mm.
that one of the reasons, Bobbles? Not that we need. Well, this is the podcast about getting into each other's business, but is that why he's your ex-husband now? Also, I love
Oh
your
yeah,
address.
I forgot the X. I didn't see the X part. I'm just looking at my hubby. But the
Yeah,
X.
yeah, but
Is that
Chris,
one of the
you are
reasons?
not. Yeah, I want to know. Yeah, tell us, Bubbles. If it's not too much, let us know. If that's the reason. No, Chris, you are not blocked. Let me go up to get your question. But so you say basically that you haven't had to deal with it as much. It's just been you've had to read more of why your husband is
Yeah.
acting differently.
Yeah. And I just had to realize like he goes all vibes. But he's a people person.
Yeah.
Overall, everyone loves him. So to them, it's not really a difference, but he's definitely an introvert as well. So he's
You
more
think
like,
so?
ah,
Oh, wait,
yeah,
I mean, it's your husband.
yeah, he is. He don't really do nothing. Like he's more to himself. He likes to be to himself. Even if we go out, like how you said, your spouse was just ready to go. Like that's how Monty is. Sometimes like it's annoying sometimes, especially when I'm trying to get lit, trying to be like, all right, yeah, I think it's about time to go. I want to, beat the traffic. It's like, no, I'm trying to
No,
be in the traffic.
I
I'm
am the
trying to be
traffic.
in
Okay.
traffic. Do you see how good I'm looking? No, they need to see me in this outfit. Not trying to
Right.
like leave early, but like that's just how he is though. So I don't think it's like a real issue unless it just comes to like on the regular. Like they is totally different around people. But if it's like in a good way, I don't really think it's, you know, too bad.
Okay.
Did she answer?
Christopher, she hasn't answered that yet, but
Okay.
Christopher Taylor said, "So happy for Joe and Kamala, but our work is not done. There's a runoff in Georgia. We had midterms, local election, and which 2 years were important, which is true. There's a lot to what in relation to what me and Todd were talking about earlier. There definitely is a lot more work that needs to be done. And there's the girls are here saying that the ballots. I don't understand how we need to stop counting, keep counting, don't count here, but do count. The ballots are in the seat, the ballots are in the rivers, the ballots are under the tub. Check under your seats, the ballots are there. But no, there are no more ballots. Don't find none. It's 3
The
o'clock. It's
funny
too late.
thing is, if the ballots were for him, it wouldn't have been a problem.
Oh, count no, put that one through.
Yeah.
Oh, count it for
Keep
sure.
counting. Don't stop. Bring them in. Now it's not for you. Oh no, stop them. Under investigation. Like, come on.
Oh, she answered the question. Tell you want to read it?
Yes. Yep. Plus he was plus he was a crackhead and would disappear for days at a time, but would play like he wasn't a drug to others. So maybe that was a problem.
Yeah, so maybe
Maybe.
he just had a lot more things. And
Yeah.
you know what? And what I have learned is that everybody doesn't have to go through the struggle with you. And I think that that was a hard thing that I had to realize. I feel like sometimes loving someone means that
Mhm.
you're there for them at all times. but you have to love you too. And you have to decide, you know what? I love you and I care for you. I also love myself. And
That's right.
I can't be chasing you after behind every dumpster
That's
because
right.
you don't love me enough or
Hmm.
yourself enough to stop what you're doing.
Yeah,
Because addictions are real.
definitely.
And I'm not downing anyone with one. I've had one before. Addictions are like they're just extremely real, they're extremely sensitive, and
Hmm.
it takes the right person to be with you through those. Everybody not supposed to do it. Everybody
That's right.
cannot be there with you for that. And you can I don't think anyone's wrong for choosing themselves at points in
Oh
time.
no, definitely you have to, and you know, kudos to you and congrats to you because you
Yeah.
obviously you did the right thing. I mean, I'm pretty sure you was there for him, but at the end of the day, like Busy said, like that wasn't a journey you were supposed to be on. So,
Man.
mm-mm. So can I ask you a question?
Yeah, hold on. Let's get through some of
Oh,
these
okay.
questions first. So if you want to read this one.
Okay, maybe they choose to explore when more people are around to share in the excitement. Just because they don't show excitement doesn't mean that they fake for the moment. That's true. They just might feel more confident and comfortable with different energies. That's true. That's true.
I guess so do
And
you
that's
feel like
basically how Lamont is, I believe.
uh-huh. So you feel like he is more explorative in the realm of whomever's around.
Yeah, that's what I think so. And it all depends, like if you know, like for example, I know he loves sports. So if he's around people that love sports, then he gets the conversation going. Or
Okay.
if he's into, you know, like lately since you know we bought our house, now he's all trying to like learn about like how to fix things around the house, how to do certain things. So like the neighbors and everyone in the street, like everyone loves him so far. Cause they
Okay.
like, you know, like so I think it's like whatever he can relate to, or if you just funny, like he personally think you're just hilarious. He think you're just so funny. So he's a joke. All he do is play. That's what people don't know. People don't know that he plays so freaking much. So I just kind of feel like wherever he feels the energy, the vibe is good, then he's himself. But if
You
he
know what?
don't,
I do feel like he feels that way. And sometimes I get upset. Excuse me,
why?
not a Monty, but just in general. And people like, oh my God, how busy. Tell us a joke. Oh, you so funny. Oh my God, thank God busy's here. Say something funny.
You don't like that?
First of all, I feel like I'm just talking. Like me and you, we just be having a conversation,
That's
and what
true.
I'm saying comes off as funny, but it's just like, but I just really
You're
just
not
wanted
trying to
to,
be funny.
yeah, I just wanted some juice.
That's
Like
just who
that's,
you are.
I was just asking, can I have some juice? She ain't give me juice before. She always broke. Like I was just asking for juice.
I think with you just have that voice. You
Yeah.
have that humor to where people just like, all right, he here. It's about to be funny. Like nothing against you, but like we laugh. Like it's a joke. Like here he go about
Like,
to play, but you be dead serious.
cause Lamont would do that. Oh yes, yo, you here, yo, say
Yeah.
something.
And it's like, no, like
Can I go
y'all
to the
got
bathroom? Yeah, y'all got a toilet. It's right through here. Oh, well, yeah. Look at him. He started already. And it's like, no, I just need to pee.
but I think that's good though. I think that's good that people look at you like that because they know, like, you, to me, that means you're bringing good vibes to people.
Yeah,
Everyone loves to laugh, everyone loves to feel good. So if you have that, then I feel like anybody could take you anywhere and feel good, you know?
that's true. Levette says some people try to be there for you, but have social anxiety, like my dude. Everyone enjoys him. He talks to everyone, but to a certain point, it's time to go. You know what? I would say that's I don't want to say it's similar to my partner, but I
Hmm.
feel like we play both roles, like the vet was talking about. I do know that my partner is not good socially. Like he'll come around, he's gonna talk, he's gonna, do all
Hmm.
of the other stuff, but then to a certain point I don't know if it hits me because then I'm like, okay, it's time to go. Okay,
Yeah.
now it's time to go because I could tell that my partner always says he has a battery
Hmm.
and a social battery,
Hmm.
and it gets to a point where that social battery is gonna run out. And if
Yeah.
it's Friday and I got you out with friends and I still need you for 2 more days throughout the weekend, like I need to make sure that your social battery isn't like gone.
Hmm.
And he'll do so as I see his like social battery just being on 10, like, oh yes, hey girl, yes, give me another drink. Oh, I'm here. And I'm like, no, it's time to go because they're gonna take all the energy that I have. I only have 2 more days with him. They're gonna
Right.
take all the energy that I have. Levette, So, is a social anxiety like that for you and your partner, or is it like you know when it's time for him to go or y'all to go, or is it like he's like, okay, girl,
Let's
let's get
go.
up out of here? Yeah.
Yeah, but that's true. A lot of people do have social anxiety. So, I mean, and on the flip side of that, I could say, how I feel about Monty, but he has his own feelings how he feel about me, and I be like, "What?
What?
I
Wait.
do
So, what
not
are the
act like
feelings about you?
that,
What? Hold on. Before Bible said, I tried for 16 years. It was either leave him or kill him in his sleep. I think you made the right choice.
girl. Girl,
I
listen,
think
you
you
did the
made the right
right
choice.
thing
I think you made
because
the right choice.
you would have been in prison. You won't be on this life right now."
I think you made the right choice. Okay, so what are some of his gripes about you?
I think well, like lately he was like, "Oh, I'm so proud of you." I'm like, "Proud of what?" He's like, "You've been coming around lately, like you're more nice to people." I said, hold on.
What? Yes.
Like, I've been mean? Like, he's like, "No, but like you're not really like approachable. Like you have that look." And I'm like, "Oh my God, like you feel that way?" He's like, "I mean, you talk, but like sometimes you just have that look like, like don't ask me nothing." And I kind of got offended, like, I can't, this is my face. So like I guess lately he feel like I've been a little better, but I guess he feel like,
Your face has been better.
yeah.
This is a better face here. I like this face here.
Yeah, so now I'll be like making sure, like whoever we're around, like, okay, let me make sure that my face is up to par for him because I don't want him to feel no way.
Let's practice better faces.
Thank God for the mask. The mask is wearing right now.
Yeah.
All you see is my eyes. Now I don't know what you want from me then.
Right.
So
Oh
I
my
think it's
God.
good to see like how, on the flip side, how you feel about me.
That's crazy. Lavessa, that her partner will give him her 30-minute warning.
So like he'll text you, like, listen, 30 minutes, we about to be up out of here.
Girl, we gotta go. Girl, I'm letting you know
That's
right
funny
now.
though, because Monty do the same thing. He'll text me like, all right, we leaving here in 10 minutes. Like, just give me the heads up, like we about to be out of here.
Yeah, I'm about to get to. You know what? And then Trey, I love Trey's photo so much. I love her hair, her skin, her makeup, everything. It just she gives me everything I need. But she said, "We all know that I'm ready when you are." Means okay, time to wrap it
Oh
up.
yeah, definitely. Yo, I'm ready when you're ready. Yo, that is it. That's all you gotta say. Ain't no time to go. I'm
I
ready
don't
when
know
you're
if I
ready.
use that.
I'm ready when you're ready. That means time to go. That means they're ready right now.
Wow, I don't know if I use that. But I'm not. I'm gonna have to. All right, your
That's how you
question.
said. So I was talking to someone today that I'm close to, since we keeping it real and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
maybe I told them to tune in.
Okay.
So what advice would you give someone that's in a relationship with someone and they're very nice to them, like they're sweet, but they move kind of funny. Like they move funny and they don't like to be intimate with the person.
What do you mean?
How should I say it? Well, they just don't like being intimate. Like
Uh
they
oh,
tell this
Todd, you
person,
gone.
you can't hear
Uh
me?
oh.
Hey, can you hear me? Hello. Hello. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I don't even know. Busy, where are you?
Yo, I'm so sorry, you guys. Like my internet like went out. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Put it in the comments. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Yo, I'm so sorry. Okay. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I'm making sure that talk comes back. I'm so sorry, you all. I am so sorry. While we're doing that, we're waiting for Todd to come back. We're gonna wait for Todd to come back. She should be coming back soon. Okay, we got that. While we're waiting for Todd to come back, I will play the video of me and my partner. We went to downtown. We definitely went downtown. It was so amazing. So I will let y'all see this as we wait for Todd to come back. Show everybody where we are. Let me know if y'all can't hear that. You see? Hey. All right, come on, man. We made it all the way down here. Can y'all hear that? Because I can't hear anything. Boom, boom. I said I'll do a lot to show y'all where we are. Let me pause this real quick. But that was us downtown. Let me stop sharing. Oh, Todd's here. Todd.
What happened? Can you hear me?
I can't hear. I can't hear. I don't know.
Because I heard everything, and then it's just like you went blank.
Girl, first of all, they're trying to take us out. One by one. They're trying to take us out one by one. All right, y'all. So, what was the question? First of all, I want to thank every single one of y'all for just being here.
Yes.
And sticking with us throughout all of this. Like, yo, I really, 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 really appreciate you. Delia, 25. I love you too. Thank you so much for like staying here. One by one. They are trying to take us out one by one. Somebody says they hear you, girl.
Hey.
Funny. You left when she asked about intimacies.
I know. I know. Like, it was about to get good. Then you want to be out. Like, nah, don't do that. I answered all your questions. Now it's my turn. Oh, can't hear you. Where you at? Like, no.
Oh, all right. Okay, so go ahead. Ask your question.
Okay, so someone I'm close to, they're having problems in a relationship. They've been together for about 6 months. And her boyfriend is not intimate with her.
Okay.
So what advice would you give her? She's been with him for 6 months. She's really into him. He's really nice to her. But when it comes to like intimacy, like it's over. Like he don't want to do nothing. He don't want to like kiss her. He just don't want to do absolutely nothing. And now it's making her feel like a little insecure.
What is okay, so I think that, and first of all, hey Miranda, you guys put your beats in the comments in the chat for Miranda. Honestly, Hanukkah, me and her going to be doing like a murder podcast, thing. So that's going to be happening soon.
Busy.
Yes, I'm
busy.
gonna be.
I'm gonna get like you. I'm about to get like you.
Oh no, please don't. Oh yeah, and then you guys, this video and all of our videos are sponsored by Cold Body Care, Cold Body Care. So make sure it should be in the description of this video. Make sure you guys go on, get your discount. We should probably change the discount code, but if you put in Busy Blue, you'll get 15% off your whole purchase. Yo, I was putting that stuff on yesterday. Love it. Did you get some yet? Did you get yours yet?
No, not yet, not
You haven't
yet.
got it yet. Okay.
Which
So good.
text me the ones that you have.
Okay. Well, mine is the men one.
Okay.
Yeah, they have different ones. So I can get you some for Monty though. Okay,
Oh,
so
maybe a nice Christmas gift.
yes. An amazing Christmas gift. So I think the first question would be, and I had to learn this from my partner. What's intimacy? And what does that look like? So well, as you already know, I think maybe I'm messing.
I can hear you.
Okay, I think maybe I'm messing it up dealing with touching this. Okay, so I think what I had to learn dating men is that men not ready like women. So I was used to dating women, right? And for the longest time, if I wanted some, women ready to go. Like, okay, where we doing this?
Right.
Men are not the same.
Really?
Yeah. So
well, I know that. Y'all kind of
they need to do a little bit of a clean out first. Okay.
Okay.
And it took some time getting used to. So when I would date men and we'll be out and I'd be like, we can go to the bathroom right now. We can just really get in there. It's like, no, we can't. Like, no, we can't. I had a talk today. You're not allowed inside, right?
Right.
So I had to learn that intimacy looks different.
Okay.
So if
do
I'm
you,
my partner,
do you think
for example,
thinking too much into it? I mean, but would you be with somebody for 6 months and
without sex? Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Without sex, yes, because we're trying, but I need that upfrontness about what are we trying to get from this? Because I am someone who I want to know you first before you touch me. Like I'm not gonna say I haven't had a lot of sex because I have had a lot of sex. But for those who I want to live and love and be with for a long time, I'm getting to know every part of you. Like that. That's sexy to me. Like, yo, what's your favorite color? Like stuff like that, it gets my little man jumping, telling me, oh yes, I like mushrooms on my, like that stuff's like, it makes me excited.
Right.
I think what she should do first.
But okay, before you answer that, what if it was good in the beginning? Like everything was going good in the beginning and it's slowly just like that's the problem she's having. Like
okay, so I need a little bit more. So that it was there was touchy feely before.
In the beginning, talking about future plans and all this stuff. Now it's like he ain't talking about it no more. He ain't touching her. Like, so now she's feeling kind of insecure. Like, would you say it's someone else? Would you say like he's not into her?
I would ask questions.
So
I think our best bet is to ask a lot of questions.
Yeah. That's what I told her. Like, you have to ask questions. But when she do ask questions, he just have an excuse like, oh, you're nagging. I'm busy with work and this and that. I don't know. So I just wanted to make sure I was giving her the best advice. I said what you said, ask questions. I mean, that's only, you can't run from it. You got to ask the questions. And if he's constantly giving you these excuses, then maybe it's time for you to do what you need to do. Like we said in the beginning, you got to do what you got to do for yourself sometimes. You got to put yourself first. So if you feel like you're not really happy and it's only been 6 months, that's determining your next 6 months. Maybe you won't be happy in the next 6 months. So maybe you should just leave now. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like my advice is very hard.
Though? Is it that, well, no, we know. Yeah, you'll slap someone and say, look, straighten up. And I'm like, I'm sorry. But what are these? So Celia said he saved himself for marriage like me. Girl, now you see Celia's photo. Girl, you saved yourself.
Yo, I cannot.
You saved yourself.
Though. She
is. She's giving us beauty. You see that lip? And you see how it's blending in? Come on.
Yes.
Celia, you saved yourself, Celia. Bible says he isn't attracted to her, but she's doing something for him that he doesn't want to lose. If a guy is into you and straight, he is all over you. Girl, straight, gay, and different. I just feel like if a man loves you, if a woman loves you, they are all over you. They cannot stop touching you. They want to know everything
Mhm.
about your mind, your body, your soul. They'll
That's
be
so
able to
true.
say, "That's my man P in that photo." They'll be because they know you so well.
That's
They'll
true.
be able to pull out your private parts.
Mhm.
Every man or woman that I've dated, I've been able to look at a photo and be like, "Oh, that's them."
Yeah.
That's them. If it's not their face and it's just the body part, oh,
Mhm.
that's my man. That's my man. Or yep, that's my girl. That's her right there. She got that birthmark
Right.
on the left side right there. That's her.
Right. And so that's what I was like saying. I'm like, well, I didn't really know the best advice. I did say, I was like, well, maybe he's not really attracted. But I'm like, if he wasn't attracted to her in the beginning, why go through 6 months? So I don't
Mm.
know, So I just was like, from my experience with Lamont, like he be all over me. So it's kind of like, I don't know why the person you wouldn't want to be all over you and be intimate with you and, and touch you and make you feel good, make you feel secure. So I don't know. I try
I
to just
think
give the
just
best
ask
advice.
questions. I think the best thing that you can always do, because one for me, I want my friend's advice. Like I am one who, before I go to my partner, one, I'm a Pisces, so I think deeply and hard about everything that's going on, and my mind never stops. And I'll ask my
Mhm.
friends questions, and I'll say, okay, yo, did I do too much? Because I'm a masochist in some aspects. I have self doubt. I'm like, okay, maybe it was me. Yo, girl, do you think I did too much? Yo, what you think, bro? But I will always say, ask. If you're not sure what your partner feels or thinks, always ask.
Yeah.
Always ask. And then
Communication is key. I'm telling you.
it sure is. Um, Jovi's ask, what is your love language? What do you know what your number one love language is?
Mine's is words of affirmation.
Mine too.
Mm.
I could go off of what you feel and all of that stuff.
Hmm.
I need you to let me know.
Me too. Like, listen, no, you need to talk up.
Yes, I know that I suffer from some insecurities. The girls
Mhm.
don't feel like Busy Blue would, but I do.
Yeah.
And I need someone to tell me constantly and regularly that
Yes.
they love me, that they care for me.
Yes.
And just like I just need it.
Yeah, you need that reassurance sometimes. Like you can feel it, but I also need you to stop what you're doing. I love you so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me
Right.
know, like, is it still there? Like, what you thinking? Give me some compliments here and there. Like, let me know you was thinking about me. Like, what's up? So I definitely need words of affirmation.
What's number two for you? Do you know?
Um, number two.
Yo, give me an act of service. Ooh, and make it nice. Clean the kitchen. Ooh, oh my gosh. Fold the clothes up. Give me an act of service.
That I do love that, and that's why I love that.
Ooh, nothing makes me feel like, you know what, you gonna get some of this tonight after
But
the bathroom's
when
been cleaned.
no, seriously, when stuff like last night I came home and because we getting our downstairs bathroom remodeled, and I came home and I'm thinking like, oh, we about to paint. And he like, well, I'm about to get ready for. I said, I thought we about to paint. He said, oh, okay, but like playing it off. I go in the bathroom, it's already painted. Now that right there turns me on. Like, I don't know, that's some
Girl, I would
grown
have got
shit.
naked in the bathroom. Oh, you think you going to
Oh,
just
you painted?
yeah,
Oh,
you oh, you pay you think you're not gonna get none of this? Girl, I would have
no.
he would have got all parts of me that night. Oh, you think you just gonna pay and go to sleep? Oh, you think you're not gonna get
No, so I would have to agree. Like, I love stuff like that. I love like you said, washing the dishes. Just it's making it a little easier for you. Taking the stress off you and taking the load off you. So I would definitely say that too.
Bobbles wants to know how is he with her in public? Does he act like that with her?
Now, I remember one occasion he brought her around, and I guess he was just jokingly. He told her he introduced her as his driver,
What
but
do you mean? Wait,
like
hold on, no, don't
he didn't
glass over that.
say
Hold on, what you mean?
he didn't say this is my girlfriend. He said this is my driver.
This is
But
the Uber?
I don't know what that meant. I don't know the driver. I don't know if he was drinking and just said she's driving. I don't know. So I don't really know how they really act in public because I've never been around them in public. I'm just going off things that she told me. Me personally,
His driver, what does he do?
I mean, nothing to be seen that this is his driver. I mean,
This nigga got drivers?
yeah, so I mean, I don't know. Either way you put it, when they're out in public, she don't really feel like, like this is her man, like he's into her. So
Do
I
they
don't
live
know.
together?
No, they both got their own places. And then, they don't live together, but it was something like at a certain time, like, because he have his own child, at a certain time she'll leave or whatever. But I'm like, why y'all don't spend the night with each other? Like, y'all grown as hell. Y'all not teenagers. Y'all both got your own place. Y'all better make time. Y'all better say, hey,
Right.
tonight you sleeping over here or I'm sleeping over there. Make it work, But I don't know. I just don't want her to continue to go into the relationship and it's not going to get anywhere. So I did say I'll ask like for advice tonight and see what people say.
I
So
hope she's in here. One,
yeah.
we're rooting for you. We're all rooting for you. How dare you? Two, ask questions and see what the answers are. Sometimes that's the easiest thing you can do. But
That's
oh wait,
only
and they don't
okay.
live together.
They don't live together.
Would you date someone if y'all? So they started off having sex,
Mm-hmm.
and then they stopped. What? So they haven't had sex in 6 months?
No. The last time was like a month ago, but it's
Okay.
not like,
It wasn't
consistent.
intimate.
Yeah.
So Lisa, he don't want you.
She like, listen, let me just tell y'all right now. He don't want she. Hey, I don't know. I was thinking, but I don't know.
That makes me nervous. Yeah, tell her to tiptoe.
Because I was like, maybe he's nice and just don't, because you got some people who they nice or they don't want to break up with you. They rather for you to break up with them. So I'm thinking like maybe he's doing things for her to break up with him. You know what I'm saying? And like, so he don't have to say anything. I don't know.
The driver though, girl. The driver. That's the driver. She's the driver. Yes. Jeffrey, please.
I cannot stand you.
The driver though, girl.
All right, so I guess to top that question off, like maybe she just need to move on.
I think she would. So listen, I think she should probably cut her losses. Celia Trey said, I think she should probably cut her losses. I'm sure there is someone out there who wants to give her the same energy as she's giving. You know what? That needs to be next week's thing because
amen.
I need to. I think what I've have a hard time. Sometimes the grass.
I don't know. It's just not there. And then you finally like go and date and realize like,
girl, you had the greenest grass I've ever seen.
This grass is the greenest it's gonna get. Yeah, but no, like you're right. The grass isn't greener on the other side. You're right. But they say sometimes depends where you water it. So I don't know.
I don't see. I woke you up because you're giving us something.
You did because I ain't gonna lie. When I text you, I'm like, I don't know if I could do this.
You were like, busy. Look, I don't know if we doing this show tonight, but I'm glad we did.
Me too. I'm so happy we did, and thank you for being here tonight.
What is this?
Yo, I'm proud of myself because I don't even got no liquor. I'm sipping on water.
Girl, you better than me. Okay. Well, so what's the next? What can the people look forward to this week from your Wednesday show before we get off of here?
Well, I'm actually gonna do a poll tonight.
Okay.
Because I do want my little tater tots. I want them to like let me know like the videos that they want me to do. So the video I
is that a Buffalo Bill shirt?
My man, he love them. So
Okay.
Oh no, hide it. Okay. I don't know. I don't even watch football. I don't know. I'm just supporting them.
No, so this no. Okay.
Oh, okay. I'll hide it.
Okay, so
I'm gonna put up a poll tonight, roughly around 9:00. So you guys can head over to my channel and let me know.
Your channel.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it and just do a poll just to ask everyone what should be my next video. And that's
one of the mods, please put her information back into the chat for me, please, and I'll highlight it. But what's the poll gonna be?
I'm not for sure yet. I have like 100 topics down, but I'm just gonna pick like 3 of them, and I want everyone to choose which one. That's how I'm gonna do it.
Well, New Dawn said, I like White Talk series, Tati. Love to see
Oh,
more of it.
thank you. Because you know what? I'm not even gonna lie, you guys. Like, I get so discouraged sometimes. I'm
Can
like,
you see the chat?
man. Yeah, I can
Top?
see it. Yeah, I can
Okay,
see
okay,
it.
okay, okay.
Sometimes I get so discouraged. I'm like, I don't even know if people want to watch these, but I just try to just keep the faith and just feel good. Like, this is what I want to do. Like, you never know, it's gonna be somebody out there watching it. But I do get discouraged sometimes. But I'm happy that you like it.
What do you think gets you discouraged?
Why you say? Why do I get discouraged?
What gets you discouraged? Yeah.
Um, I'm not even gonna lie. I think it's the views. When you feel like you putting in so
Ooh.
much work in and so much time, because it takes me, if I want the video to be like really good and just editing and making sure I'm seeing the right things and everything, you put so much time into it and then you feel like no one's watching it. So I kind of feel
Mhm.
like that makes me, discouraged. But I'm trying not to look at the numbers and just know if I'm just more consistent, like I feel like they will eventually grow.
So you guys, if you're watching this right now on whatever platform, for all of those who are listening to this podcast, you can also find us on Facebook, Twitch, and on YouTube. We are streaming live on all of those right now. Let's go through a couple more of the questions before we get out of here because we're trying to keep this down to an hour. I promised her that I would.
Yeah.
So Jovi G said, "You guys are funnier than me. I enjoy this." Oh, I don't think we just see this is what I'm talking about. Oh, when I say look,
Look, you're like, hold up, this not even an episode for that. I wasn't even trying to be funny.
we were just talking. And this is when I'll come and I'll just come over to eat chips with y'all, and your husband will be like, "Oh, Busy Blue, tell a joke." Yeah, can I just go to the bathroom? No, Ty, he's so funny. You heard he said, "Can I go to the bathroom?"
Yeah, he
Oh,
said that. He's so funny. Like, what? But
I
I'm
really,
happy you think we are funny.
so that's my partner's, that's actually my partner's, sister-in-law.
Okay.
Yeah, love her, love her,
Girl,
love
hey,
her.
girl, hey.
Ghost said, "Thank you for answering that. I was trying to keep her." No, she can see all of that. Christopher Tyler said, "Why are people so down on interracial relationships?" You know what? Do you have an answer for this first?
You go ahead.
You know, I think we should do this last 5 minutes or last 10
Okay.
minutes.
All
We'll,
right.
we'll
Yeah.
answer
Ask
questions.
the question. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah, so
dope.
you guys ask questions and then we'll answer. So, I don't know if people are down on interracial relationships. I feel like as a black man, I know I get discouraged or I get upset when I'm seeing that people are like, "Oh, white is right or other ways are better." And I love me some melanin.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I've only found I learned also that I'm a chubby chaser.
Okay.
I do need something to hold on to. I need more cushion for the question.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like, skinny fit dudes. It's just never been my thing. I have learned that I need someone who got something for me to hold on to.
Okay.
Um, so seeing like the melanin, the wealth, the beauty in my skin color, my people's skin color, I get frustrated when I feel like some people want to remove that. And
Mm.
I only get upset when I feel like the person who's dating that person is like, "Oh no, this is the better way, and my kid's gonna be light skin." When you start talking
See.
about, "Oh, they about to be light or their eyes are about to be beautiful," then I sort of feel like it's another reason. Because
Yeah.
I want my children to have darker skin than me. I just love melanin. I have an
Yeah.
obsession with
Mm-hmm.
melanin. The
Yeah.
darker the better. And I just
Mm-hmm.
there's some men and women out here who just like Lupita and Nyong'o, just seeing her skin.
He's so pretty.
Oh, Chadwick Boseman. Just some people's skin is just like it's like butter. It's
Yeah.
so silky and it's so beautiful. And I get nervous when some people I feel like are trying to remove the color and the heritage. And it's not that black people have a lot about us.
Yeah.
The slave trade has erased a lot of what African Americans know about their history.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to make sure that in some way, shape, or form, because I celebrate Kwanzaa, we retain that. We remember
Mm-hmm.
that. We
Yeah.
keep that and don't remove it. And I feel like
Mm-hmm.
sometimes as an African American, when you date interracially, that's the first thing that goes.
Yeah,
People
that's
forget
true.
automatic because you don't know too much about being black or our
Yeah.
history.
I
It
feel
easily
like as
goes
long
away.
as you can still be yourself, you
Yeah.
know, no matter, say if I'm a black woman and I'm dating a white man, I don't want to feel like I have to switch up. Like if I want to listen to my Jay-Z, I'm listening to it. I'm not turning up and down when I pull up
Well,
to your family house.
they'll like that. I don't know if JC was the best person.
No, no, he not.
White people will listen to JC.
Not only listen to Lil Wayne, I ain't, okay, whatever. Whatever. If I listen to my music, yeah, I don't want to feel like I have to switch up. Once I could be myself and you learning about, my background, and I'm learning about yours, I feel like, I'm all for it. I think it's a beautiful thing. But like you said, long as people being themselves, like the rapper Eve, I don't know if you know, but she's married to that, the white man that's a
He got the
billionaire or whatever.
money, yes.
But I feel like she's still herself. I don't feel like she switched up. She still talk. I forgot what show she's on. Is it The View? I think she on
She's on the talk,
The
but then
Talk.
she's leaving.
That
She's
she's
leaving.
leaving. But even just watching that, I feel like she still represented for like the black culture. Like she wasn't like switching up. So long as you can just be yourself, I feel like that's all that matters. But I think it's a beautiful thing. But if you're with somebody just to have like kids that are light skinned or kids with blue eyes or kids with pretty hair, then I just feel like that's just all the wrong reasons. But if you honestly there for love, I'm all for love. That's all I'm for. If you love that
I
person,
agree.
I'm all for it.
I love love. Busy Blue loves love. Busy loves love, and I just stay in love in general. I just want you to remember who you are
Yeah,
because
just remember who you
if
are.
you have to raise kids, we have to have I know what my next question is gonna be. But if you're gonna be creating a family or continuing a lineage or a legacy, what is that? Where does it come from? Where is it going? And that's what I remember that. All right, we got
Yeah.
2 more minutes. We'll do one more question. Anybody have any more questions? Before that, so you don't know what your next video is gonna be, right?
Don't know.
Okay.
But we would know tonight when I do
But
the
it will
poll.
be one, and
It
it's
will
gonna
be
come
one.
Wednesday at what?
7 p.m.
I did like your last one. Oh, question.
Yes.
Where's that wedding dress coming from?
From my wedding.
So you had a wedding.
Well, it wasn't like a big wedding.
Y'all hear this? Y'all heard it here first, just like me. So
No, it wasn't a
it was a
wedding. But I mean,
wedding.
we still like, we took pictures and everything. So yeah, that's what I wore. You are funny. You think you about to catch me in a liar? I
I
said
was
what
not
I
invited to
said.
anything. You guys,
Oh my
I
God.
want to put it out here first. I was not invited to anything. I didn't know anything
Y'all, it
about
wasn't
anything like
even,
this.
let's just say it was like a ceremony with like my mom and his mom and my sisters. It wasn't really nothing
How
big.
many people were there?
So I have 4 brothers and sisters. My mom, people.
You don't need to go through.
Let's
I
just
know
say
who.
all together, it was probably like 10 people. That's weddings are way bigger than that. That's just called like a little ceremony.
Because I wasn't there, I can't. I don't know.
It was like 10 people.
Busy Blue has a look up. I wasn't invited. I sure was, and I'm very upset about it.
Oh my God! Do not do that. In the next,
Still,
maybe like the next 4 or 5 years, we'll do like a
okay. So
real
then
one.
you won't be invited to mine until I see your first one. Girl, I gotta do what I gotta do.
You know what? Do what you gotta do. Whatever, follow your heart. Whatever
No.
you feel like is right.
Busy isn't gonna let you forget it. And you're absolutely right. See, Ghost know me well.
I know.
You know me well. She knows me well. Okay, so we're about to get out of here. Yo, one, I want to thank everybody for even rocking with us. We lost service and we came back
And y'all
was
still
here.
here?
Y'all still
Real.
Yo, if you want to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, Busy Blue, no space, no E. You can also find me on Facebook, The Busy Blue, where you get semi-exclusive content. I think that we're gonna start something together, so it'll be easier for you to find us all. Can I ask you a question? Todd, where can they find you?
You can find me on YouTube, Tatiana Michelle TV, Instagram, also Tatiana Michelle TV, Twitter, Tatiana, Make sure you guys come follow me, join the conversation, head over to my page. So I want you guys to do the poll tonight. 9:30. I'm gonna put up a poll. Even if you don't even want to watch Wife Talk, just vote.
9:30? That's a long time from now.
No, it's not.
Oh. Yo, thank you, Todd.
Oh, thank you
For jumping on. If you guys are listening to this on any of our podcast stations, and we are on Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, Google Play Podcasts, Google Podcasts, make sure that you give this a 5 stars, rate this, let them know how much you loved it. We're gonna try to do this since we're recording this on a Monday, we'll try to put our podcast out every Tuesday. For you guys, because I had to edit it and listen to it. We were gone for a minute, so I got to figure out what the heck happened during that time. Okay. I love all of you guys for joining in with us, and answering and asking questions with us. Todd, thank you. Anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Just thank you guys so much for rocking with us. You know, I love the busy bees. I like y'all real. I just want to say,
serious.
y'all fan base do not play about you. So they even like, hold up, he coming back now. I know he blacked out a little bit, but we gonna still sit here.
Oh,
so
they don't
guys
leave. I love
for
them so
rocking
much
with us, and I can't wait to get to know you guys a little more. So I can't wait to see you guys next Monday. We will be here. Busy? Are you gonna be here?
Oh, you really try to?
Are you gonna be here? Is the question.
Live? You gonna do this live? You're doing this live? We will be here, as you guys have already heard. 9:30 p.m. today. Poll will be displayed at Tatiana Michelle TV. Make sure y'all go watch that. Loyalty pays off. That's what one of the individuals said. Yo, thank you so much for watching, and we'll talk to you all next week. See you.